Hey.
Hey, what's up, guys? What the hell was that? Can we fix that? Hold on, let me go back into preferences. Let me click it. Okay. You know what, guys? Sorry, we're having a little technical problem here. Go to person of the day. Did we do a graphic for it? We didn't do a graphic for that. Okay, well then just...
Person of the day. Who will it be?
Ooh, okay, here's person of the day number 1. What the hell is this crap? Oh, it's the Megyn Kelly show. Oh, I love that show.
I love you.
So this is a guy, David Rubin. He got caught up in this little scandal where there was... What was it? There was like a fake guy. Gave him hundreds of thousands of dollars for his content, and it turned out to be illegal and all this crap. It's all pretty stupid, and Dave Rubin is like, I was tricked. I didn't know who this guy was. And here, Megyn Kelly asks him a tough question here. Here we go.
That leads me to the tough questions that people want answered.
Give him
Number
a break.
one, now that you know it was the Russian money, do you give it back?
Well, I don't know who I would be giving it back to. The Russians that duped me? I'm not sure.
Down.
I mean, I'll decide
Donate
what to do
to
with
charity?
It. I'll probably donate some of it. You know, I've been dealing with
How
just
much?
the immediacy of, lawyers just cleaning up everything
Exactly.
with the DOJ. And as you said, I was never accused of
So
anything
much
or anything
going
else.
on.
I have an email from them saying that I'm
Right.
the victim here. So we're trying to figure
Probably
that out.
keep
And I'd
it,
be
right?
happy to follow up with you on that, either personally or publicly when we figure that out.
Well, when can we do that?
Do you
I don't even know what the honest, I did the work. I did a show.
Right.
And ironically, I'm quite proud of the show. We did a silly show about viral videos
Okay,
where
no problem. You probably just keep it, right?
Person of the day number 2.
The humanoid robots just keep coming.
They better
Neo
not.
is the latest, built by robotics company 1X.
No.
This pre-production beta model will be tested in home settings, an interesting shift from many of the more warehouse-focused humanoids we've been covering. Here's everything we know about Neo.
Here's everything we know about Neo.
While this is the first video 1X has shared of Neo,
Okay.
it appears the robot made an
Their
appearance
boyfriend,
as a
girlfriend.
hologram
Hey.
alongside
I said that robot, that girl, boyfriend, girlfriend.
She spit on them.
Okay. Okay, who the hell is gonna want these things wandering around their house? You know, you get woken up at 4 a.m. and the thing's like laying on the ground trying to walk. Then you have to do one of these. This is probably some weird military training stuff. Anyway, here's the funniest part of the video right here.
to test resilience or to show how humans
What's that guy? Hey, leave that robot alone. Hey!
Hey, show that robot some respect, man.
to test resilience or to
Hey, get your hands off me! I've been programmed to wash the dishes while collecting user data, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
Well, there we go, guys. Finally, the question of why aren't my electronics creepy enough has been answered by that. What's that goddamn thing? The bully bot. That's what I have to call it. You can push it around.
Oh my god. Anyway, guys.
Guys, seriously, will you listen to me for once in your life?
Guys, when I
want to know what is going on in the world, okay, I go to 2 sources. Patrick Bet David. What is this stupid show called? Whatever the dumb show is called. And the other guy, Tim Pool. Okay, there is one other guy who I go for news commentary.
It's Bilbo.
Okay, I was going to save this till the end, but this guy, PBD, he stumbled across gold here. If he doesn't make this guy a co-host with Adam, Vinny, whatever the hell the old guy's name is, if he doesn't make this guy a co-host, he's out of his mind. Stephen Baldwin. Watch how this clip opens. Check out Baldwin here.
Who are the bosses of Hollywood today?
Okay. But here it is. The greatest moment in PBD history. Here it is.
Actors are only human. They sit down to take a dump. All of them. Even Margot Robbie.
You think Margot Robbie takes a dump? Listen, that's questionable.
Not in Barbie, apparently.
That's questionable.
But the
Yeah, I
point
think you
is-
crossed the line.
I mean, there it is. Sometimes you do a thing long enough, you say the funniest thing anybody's ever heard.
You think Margot Robbie takes a dump?
Oh, man, Stephen Baldwin. Oh, hell yeah, Stephen Baldwin's out of control. Let's check this guy out. What does he say?
And then I did an interview with Don Lemon on CNN. I was the first celebrity, pull it up, the first Hollywood guy that ever said Trump for president was this guy
Calm
on
your ass
CNN
down.
with Don Lemon
Calm your ass down, Stephen.
in September of 2015.
Oh, shit.
I'll be right back, folks.
Okay, I want to ask you 2 questions, okay? First question.
You think Margot Robbie takes a dump?
Second question. Is there a funnier interview I've ever seen? Answer no. Here's Exhibit A right here.
I just, on the flight over here,
Okay?
literally the flight you brought me on, I watched Jerry Maguire.
Never heard of him.
One of my all-time favorites.
They don't make them like that anymore, Patrick. Why? Patrick, why? Because Hollywood controls the content. What's Hollywood about now?
Hey, whoa.
Patrick, why? Because Hollywood controls.
Okay, come on. Let's get serious here. What's the guy's name? Stephen Baldwin. He's got a good business idea. Check this out.
John Hughes, when I'm looking at this.
Never heard of him.
He
Go
did
ahead.
Breakfast Club. He did Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He did 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink. Weird freaking... By the way, that's within a 3-year period?
Ask any kid under 40 any one of these titles, they won't know.
Okay, that's crazy.
Ask any kid under 40 any of these titles, they won't know.
Under
You know what's an
40?
idea I just got about business?
Home
I'll do
Alone.
a deal with you right now. You want
Tell
to
me.
have fun? Why? What if there was a movie theater that only played those movies? What if there was a classic movie theater?
Okay,
What if there was
just
a
John
little
Hughes?
movie theater in L.A.?
I can't tell if he's saying just John Hughes movie, a theater that just plays the John Hughes. If not, he's describing something that exists all over LA. But it's okay. I still love Stephen Baldwin.
Why?
Yeah, because he's awesome, okay?
You think Margot Robbie takes a dump?
What the hell else are the PBD boys?
What the hell else are my boys up to? Probably more fun stuff, right?
So they said, how can we strike fear into these people and eliminate some of the terrorists?
Okay.
At any point, mental warfare kicks in and you don't know what's coming your way. This
Go ahead,
situation
Adam.
was called Operation Below the Belt because a lot of people are wearing beepers. Why the hell you weren't rocking beepers these days? You made a good point. Is because they basically said, hey, don't use cell phones anymore. They're using the cell phones. Let's get beepers. Bingo. Let's get some beepers.
Yeah.
Here's one last thing. There was actually a satirical post about
I'm sure it's hilarious.
These Israeli guys sort of imitating what would the conversations be like after this. It's like, oh, we don't use the beepers. This whole thing, 72. That's Tommy. These two basically Hezbollah terrorists are basically talking, and one guy
Right.
goes, "You want some coffee? Yeah, I'll take coffee. Yeah,
Hey, calm down.
Press
What's
the
that old
button.
guy
Go make
doing?
the coffee." He's like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to press the button for the coffee. It's you hot? You're a
Having a
little
good
hot."
time.
What a smart, listen, if you want to bring
Right.
terror to the terrorists, this is it, because they're using old school devices because they're less
Okay.
traceable and hackable.
Okay, so that was counterterrorism expert Vinny. I think his name is just Vinny. I don't think there's a last name.
Oh, god damn it, I want to go back to the Stephen Baldwin stuff.
So yeah, anyway, this is the big story over the past couple days. Beepers exploding. What's this here? Oh, okay, one of my other newsmen. What's the guy's name?
Well, folks, it's another week, and it's time for another Ben After Dark.
Okay. What the hell is this?
Why?
You think Margot Robbie takes a dump? You think Margot Robbie takes a dump?
It was a really bad week to be an Islamist terrorist group in Lebanon or a drug dealer in the 1990s because it appears pagers have
Who
become the
punched that
newest
up?
weapon
Hey,
of-
shut up! Who punched that one up? I got Patton Oswalt in the writer's room for that one.
Why?
That is correct. Pagers. And no, we aren't using a time machine.
What year is it?
On Tuesday,
Hey,
the
whoa,
joint
whoa, shut up again. Good time for memes.
between Mossad and the Israeli army exploded the militant group's pagers, or as our young employees call them, what are you even talking about? I never even seen one of those before. What does it do?
Another great
Thousands
one.
of Hezbollah
Hey,
terrorists
whoa,
were
whoa, whoa,
wounded.
whoa. Another great one.
Thousands of Hezbollah terrorists were wounded, dozens were killed, the entire communications infrastructure of Hezbollah was simultaneously blown up. Amazeballs. Because you know where the...
Okay. Amazeballs. Okay. Okay, so there's no way to avoid this story. This is like the top story on everything. You know, if you just Google anything right now, this story comes up. The exploding beepers in Lebanon. This is the story. And these guys, actually, I saw a bunch of these kind of things. You know, CNN, PBS, all this crap.
Even my trusted newsman.
You know, you hear a lot of this. They're like, what a genius intelligence operation here with the exploding beepers. You know, and there's a lot of people talking about, well, this is just a way to make more war. This is just like an attempt to expand a war. And that's a pretty credible theory, I would say. But let's just go with what these guys are saying and what a lot of the news is saying, you know? Wow, they're really getting these terrorists. Great job. Let's just believe that. Let's just go with that. Even if we go with that, we're kind of forgetting kind of recent history with this, with that approach that not just Ben Shapiro is saying, like a ton of the news is saying, oh, what a great intelligence operation. So what these guys are saying is like, well, they're fighting a war on terror. David Cross had a joke where he was like, you know, in the early 2000s, George W. Bush was like, we're going to do a war on terror. And David Cross had this joke where he was like, fighting a war on terror is like fighting a war on jealousy.
You cannot win a war on terrorism. It's like having a war on jealousy, you know? You ain't going to win it, man.
Let's see if he was right. Let's see if David Cross, also counterterrorism expert David Cross, let's see if he was right.
The irony is that the Inspector General's own files, his own interviews that his agency conducted with people in the war revealed many more examples, and yet he suppressed them for 3 years, and we had to sue him twice to pry them loose. So I think he's accurate in his description of the falsehoods and spin and lies and so forth, but why he tried to cover that up for so long, honestly, I don't have a good answer for you.
Okay, what the hell is this guy's name? Craig Whitlock. And he's a reporter for the Washington Post, and he had to sue and do a bunch of FOIA requests and all this stuff to get the Afghanistan papers. This was a big story this is like 5 years ago? 4 years ago? Okay, let's read what the hell this was about. The documents reveal that high-ranking officials generally held the opinion that the war was unwinnable, while keeping this view hidden from the public. Okay, I really shouldn't do this, but...
Why?
Due to the difficulty of creating objective metrics to demonstrate success, information was manipulated for the duration of the conflict. Initial reporting in the Washington Post. What did he call this article? The initial article derived from these papers titled, At War with the Truth. Oh, come on, Craig. In one of the interviews, which were conducted through the agency's Lessons Learned program, an official estimated that 40% of the U.S. aid to Afghanistan since 2001 ended up in the pockets of corrupt officials, warlords, criminals, and insurgents. Sounds like a success to me. Let's see what some of my favorite people have to say about this. Rand Paul. Oh, I know that guy. He goes this. Okay, enough with that. Here's what Rand Paul says about this Afghanistan thing. I think our young men and women that we send to war, our best and our brightest, they deserve better. They deserve an open airing of what is the mission. I've been saying for several years now that I can't meet a general anywhere who can tell me really what is the mission we're trying to accomplish in Afghanistan. Oh, Tulsi Gabbard. That's another one of these. Said she had introduced legislation for a congressional inquiry into the lying and wasting of taxpayer dollars and lives of U.S. service members. She accused the military-industrial complex contractors and consultancy companies profiting from a scam that ripped the U.S. taxpayers off over $1 trillion since 9/11 in Afghanistan alone. Whoa. Hey, Tulsi. She also added...
You think Margot Robbie takes a dump?
That's inappropriate. And, I'm up late recording this because I was reading through, like a loser, like a nerd. I was reading through all these, reports about the war on terror, all this stuff. And even, conservative websites, Cato Institute and all this crap, they're like, yeah, it's a failure. Total failure, made everything worse. I did find one source that was like, no, it went really good. It's the George W. Bush Library website. So, it's mixed. All I'm saying is there's conflicting whatever. So, there's sickos, demented sickos like Ben Shapiro. Openly demented people like Ben Shapiro who are playing 40-year-old virgin memes over this, But even the mainstream story about this doesn't make any sense, Oh, they're getting the terrorist. Yeah, kind of tried that. Remember 4 years ago when all this came out? Remember? Nah. So, how many views? 400,000 views in 3 days. I don't know. Maybe know anything about this.
Of course, has to do with Israel's radio and pager attacks.
Go ahead.
One of the most sophisticated and precision-based strikes on a country.
Right.
Fact. You can disagree with it. You can say it's terrifying. You can say it's terror. Call it whatever you want. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it.
Okay, thank you.
But as a fact, this was the most sophisticated precision and probably the most precise strike ever carried out.
Ooh, that's my newsman right there saying some dumb ass shit. Ooh, bad views on this one. The views on this one got me
why?
I look at these views and I ask myself,
you think Margot Robbie takes a dump?
Come on, Patrick. Good Lord. Okay, what the hell is this? Oh, and then he starts talking about civil war.
Why?
Come on, Steven.
Someone tried to kill Donald Trump on July 13th, and Trump narrowly survived.
Why?
Someone
Okay,
just tried to kill him again.
Okay, I don't know how the hell he got here. This is the same video. This is the same video, but that's my newsman right there. And I frankly don't know what the hell he's talking about. All right. Okay, you know what? Whatever. We're here on my newsman's channel. Let's check out what else his little ass, what else this little pendejo he's up to. Hopefully something a little more fun. Let's check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Rolling Stone magazine, Haley Williams of Paramore slams Donald Trump. Project 2025 at iHeartRadio Fest. Do you want to live in a dictatorship? Boy, do I have so much to say about this.
Oh, thank
I've
God.
been a big fan of Paramore for a while, as much as I've been a fan of...
Wait, the lady from Paramore said something? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's now Civil War starts. I'm out of here.
However, this lady has lost her way. Lost her way. She used to
Wait a second. No. The girl from Paramore lost her way? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
God bless you.
What'd she do this time?
And this is true, and I'll tell you all about this.
Okay.
First,
go ahead.
Let's play the clip in question, but the point of this story, why we're covering it, it appears she was reading a script the whole time. She was told what to say
Yeah, I was wondering. Well, what is the reason for this? Okay.
about Donald Trump at this event, and it is despicable.
Right.
It is cringe-inducing.
And it is disgusting. And it makes us all ask the question.
You think Margot Robbie takes a dump?
Come on. Jesus, Patrick. Enough with that.
And it is despicable.
Yes.
It is cringe-inducing.
Exactly.
It is a betrayal of this country and the American people. And I am ashamed, ashamed to say that I was a fan of this band. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people say, if I judged everything
Well,
off
you're almost
of
40.
politics.
You're almost 40 years old, so. The girl from Paramore has disgraced the country and the military and the House of Representatives and the Department of Agriculture and all this crap. It's kind of on her, all of it. And for that, she gets one of these.
I believe this may be why Haley Williams decided to make this statement.
Exactly.
Paramore ain't doing so well. I mean, they're doing great by any standard metric, but not where they used to be. And so let's talk about...
He goes on later to say that she's touring with Taylor Swift. Yeah, they're not doing so great. They're touring with Taylor Swift. They're not doing so great.
About what it means to be a child star. First, here's the clip in question of Haley Williams.
Okay, I'm not sure I even want to watch this. This is going to be sick.
Project 2025
Okay.
is Donald Trump's playbook for controlling and punishing women, poor people, people of color, and the LGBTQ plus community. It is time for all Americans to band together and to finally
Sick stuff.
defeat the Trump agenda. And the only way to do that is by confronting him at the polls. Do you want to live in a dictatorship? Well, show up and vote.
Cringe. Well, here's the crazy thing. Take a look at this video.
Oh, shoot.
So I'll point this out. As you can see in the video, Haley Williams famously has a cross, a Christian cross tattooed on her leg. And that's what I was saying. She used to be based.
Okay.
She had talked about her Christian faith, and I'm not a Christian, but I mean based as in she used to actually have moral convictions, although they never really talked a whole lot about these things.
Okay. She used to have moral convictions. Now she has ones that I don't like. So she gets some of this.
Boom, 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 boom.
I guess. What is this exactly? Okay, not great views on this one either. Views looking like...
Why?
Not a lot of 65-year-old Paramore fans, apparently. Okay? Yeah, okay.
You guys want to understand why Haley Williams is so angry? I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to say this with as much empathy as I can as someone who has been a fan.
As
of
someone who also opened for Taylor Swift. Yeah, she's in a career spiral. Yeah, it's sad. It's actually pretty sad. Okay, please try to make this case. Go ahead.
You know, Paramore was really big in the pop punk days. They were probably the biggest.
Yes.
Decode by Paramore is an excellent song.
But now?
Again, I'll stress, the lyrics are always just basically about her relationship with the guitarist, Zach Farro.
Okay.
I think Zach Farro is a genius, by the way. It's unfortunate that he left the band. Not platinum at all.
Whoa.
In fact, it's only RIAA gold.
Right.
It only sold 53,000 copies.
Okay.
My friends, I'd like to tell you that when I release.
Oh, man, so the girl from Paramore got all pissed off because of what? People started watching music on YouTube, and then she got all pissed off, and now she's going like this. Now she's going like this.
She comes out and she goes full anti-Donald Trump with rage in her heart.
Right.
Lying.
Okay.
And it's like, hey, Taylor Swift isn't angry. You know why? Taylor Swift's the top of the mountain that everyone's paying attention to. Paramore opens for Taylor Swift now.
Right, because whoa. Hey, shut up for a second. God damn you to hell. Because their career's over. That's when you know your career's over. When you open for Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift actually called me. She said, will you open for me? I'm like, my career's doing fine. Then I gave her one of these.
Go look at some of the videos of Paramore opening for Taylor Swift. You know, and I think it's sad because I think Paramore's better than Taylor Swift is. Granted, I grew up in the pop punk era, so
Go
it is
ahead.
what it is.
Do it, try it.
But you look at these videos and what do you see?
Empty.
The stadiums that they're playing in, while they have a lot of people, and it's really cool to get to do, they're mostly empty.
By the way, I don't even care about Paramore, and I did. This is totally made up. Oh, man, I love this. This is a stupid segment, but I kind of love it because you could have just said, like, oh, man, they got too big. You know, you could go that way with it. They got too big. Opening for Taylor Swift. Sellouts. They used to be cool. You know, that's like it easier. He's like, their career is failing. They are opening for Taylor Swift just months ago. The biggest act in the world. Couldn't figure that one out, you know. Which direction? How do I say that they suck? Okay, anyway, this is my favorite YouTube channel. Like, this is one of the few YouTube channels that I laugh out loud at, this guy. And I thought that last one was really funny. Man, this band's really becoming irrelevant. Nobody cares. Oh, they are opening for Taylor Swift, by the way, just a couple months ago. I was like, okay, it can't get any funnier than that. Here we go, next clip.
I want to go to the sports book at Maryland Live.
Okay.
It's an amazing sports book if you've ever seen it.
You have a gambling problem.
It's like you've got tables, you can order chicken wings, and there's just all of these. It's a massive screen.
Losing your
ass.
ass.
Each screen is segmented, showing a different sporting event.
Right.
I'm watching MMA. I'm watching basketball at the same time.
Yep.
We went there. We ordered wings and drinks, and we were watching. I think we watched Strickland fight. That's what I want. That is the American dream right there, isn't it? I mean, I don't mean like the American dream, but it is a great component of the American dream.
Gambling.
We go and hang out at the sports book.
Right.
When you do sports betting, if you do, I'm not telling you to gamble, play responsibly, whatever.
Wait, hold on.
I'm saying
I thought it was the American dream. Wait, hold on. I mean, greatest newsman of all time, funniest newsman of all time. He's like, this is American dream right here. This is American dream right here. But gamble responsibly.
Don't. It's the American dream. It's...
You're gonna lose your ass, but it's the American dream. But the little ad comes up. If you're having problem gambling, if you're a problem gambler, you need help. But it's the American dream. But don't do it, though. It's the American dream. You're running around the Diamond District, you know, using the money that you're supposed to use to pay off your debts to bet on a basketball game. Julia Fox is there. Kevin Garnett's there. Wait, hold on, Tim. Was that did you just say the plot to Uncut Gems? You know, he gets killed at the end of that, right? No, he doesn't. He makes it out fine. Anyway, smash that like button. Well, there we go, guys. A little peek into the world, into the mind of my newsman, of where I go to learn about the world. Okay? Hey, shut up. Show him some respect now. But there's a lot of stuff going on, but at least it's Friday. Yes, it is. Every day's Friday now. At least that's how we act. We look at Monday and we say,
why?
But I hope you guys are doing good. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Drawn James here. Drawn here. I'm not going to do the yelling thing that I do because there's more to me. You know, for example, no, actually, that's pretty much it. So, LaDrawn there. Hey, why don't you check out subscribing on Patreon? You could do it for little as $2 per month. Whoa! No, that can't be right. Hold on, let me check my notes on that. This is me checking my notes. Well, it's true. It's turned out to be true. Oh, wow. So just click in the description if you want to get every video, because you're missing a lot of these videos, which I find to be sick and repulsive. But that's just me. You know, you do what you gotta do. But in my view of things, it's sick. But anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get the hell out of here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.